Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wijayanti. Today I will present about the news from BBC News. The title is Has Coronavirus Made Us More Ethical Consumers? An article has Coronavirus made us more ethical consumers, written by Catherine Latham, published 14 January 2021. Coronavirus has focused our mind on helping to create a better, healthier world. In 2020 global survey by management consultancy firm Accenture, it said consumers have dramatically evolved, and that 16% were reporting making more environmentally friendly, sustainable, or ethical choices since the start of the pandemic. Accenture at the 9 of 10 of the present sites were likely to continue doing so. It is look different from before. During the COVID pandemic, everyone paid more attention to their consumption and hygiene. As the trainer is someone who has seen firsthand how big a change in consumer behavior will be in 2020. She is the founder of New York Wizard from Box Direct, with Science 2014 has posed because of organic food and vegetable to homes across the continental US. Since COVID-19, the food and agricultural systems have improved because consumers pay more attention to their consumption. One such person is Nornia McCann, 15 years old from Lennoxtown, near Wales. At the start of the UK first lockdown, she was recovering from a gastrin section, and so could drive to the shop. She found the solution on her local Facebook marketplace page. She also supplies vegetables and fruit and that are sent by local suppliers for their need. UK children causing Froggy makes its clothes solely from organic cotton and recycled plastic, and say it is so sales rise 16% last year, led by online order. So the COVID-19 has increased public awareness of environmental issues. So, as saying goes, small change can make such bigger change. Thank you for attention. Sorry if any mistake in the word and video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Just an article. The title is 1000 Laws on One Boot. This woman hopes to name them. This article written by Linda Priestley and published via BBC on 22nd December 2020. It is mentioned in the beginning that on 18 April 2015, more than 1,000 refugees and migrants left Libya in an overloaded fishing boat bound for Europe. Dr. Cristina Cataneo, professor of forensic pathology and anthropology at the University of Milan, has an obsession to naming the dead by opening files for more than 350 missing persons whose families believe they may have died on the shipwreck that day. The people who got on that old boat in Libya came from a dozen African countries. There were 249 bodies collected around the boat, and they worked on this until a year after. On 27 June 2016, Italian Navy found that the vessel was located at the depth of 370 meters. They placed a large wreath on the boat before it was lifted using a specially built cradle. This feat of engineering cost 9.5 million euros or 8.6 million pounds sterling. The boat was taken to the military base of Melilli on the island of Sicily, where an army of volunteer fire officers and forensic pathologists were waiting, including Dr. Christina Cataneo. There's conflicting testimony about the presence of women and children on the fishing boat. Ibrahima Sengho, who never boarded and was left on the beach, says he saw them, but Abridi Sirak, the Somali survivor of the shipwreck, did not remember seeing any females on deck. On top of that, for Cataneo, naming the missing is important because there are human beings whose lives should be honored, but it is also about those who are bereaved. Okay, my reaction regarding this video, regarding this article is what Dr. Cataneo did is the point that interests me because of what she has done to the immigrants. That was a respect for the dignity of the dead. That the nice example from us as a human.
Hello everyone, my name is Desnita and today I choose one topic article from BBC News. The title is COVID-19 South End Hospital Oxygen Supplies Reach Critical Situation. The author name is Michelle Robert. She is a health editor from BBC News Online. Publication date is January 11, 2020. The highlight of the news is to open public eyes about the condition from the hospital point of view due to the coronavirus. That the oxygen supply has reached critical situation. BBC News shows South End Hospital has to reduce the amount of use of the oxygen. The range target saturation had been cut from 92% to a baseline of 88 to 92%. Even so, they assure that this target range is safe and cause no harm. One of the symptoms of coronavirus is shortness of breath. Many people who are sick with COVID will need extra oxygen to help them breathe. As COVID admissions increase, it can put high demand on a hospital pipe oxygen supply system to provide this. That's the reason why giving oxygen was the one treatment for corona patients. But beyond estimation, people who get infected keep rising and the room for treatment is getting limited. Sadly, most people still not taking this as a serious problem, as we can see on the road where people still wandering without wearing a proper mask, still hanging out. I really hope that this news will open up people's eyes to the urgency because of this pandemic before it's getting worse. My last message, protect yourself and protect others.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alfiana Fadillah. So I will explain the article entitled Coronavirus. Here's how to stop bad information going viral. The authors are Flora Carmichael and Mariana Spring. Its publication date is April 20, 2020, and the source is BBC Trending News. So from this content news, there are 7 ways to stop bad information from going viral. First, stop and think. When we get the latest news, such as the example about COVID, we want to spread it through social media so that our family, relatives, and friends also know about it. But if we are still hesitant to share it, better think again and find out more. Number 2 is check your source. Also pay attention to whether the news source are credible or only from people who forward the message back. According to Claire Milne, deputy editor of the UK-based fact-checking organization Full Fact, reliable sources still come from health agencies such as the NHS, the World Health Organization, or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the USA. Number 3 is, could it be a fake? If you get news that already has a source, check again on the verified news account or website. Also, check the capital and letter fonts. If there isn't, it's definitely a hoax. This includes posting pictures, videos, or links. Number 4 is, unsure whether it's true, don't share. It's better not to pass on the news if we are still in doubt, even though there seems to be a source according to the doctor. Number 5, check each fact individually. When we get a voice message on WhatsApp, for example, about the condition of people affected by COVID in the hospital, listen carefully and check the facts again, even though they sound true. Number 6, beware emotional posts. Be careful if we get or see posts or news that actually make us anxious and afraid. It's also better not to spread it so that there is no misinformation and go viral. And the last, number 7, is think about biases. If you are sure and the news is true in accordance with the sources and facts, you can share and post it.